please go ahead.
Roger, are you all right if I do this?
Of course.
All right, because it's a lighter crowd, because it's whatever it is, July. I'm gonna go ahead and take away one person's agent bill for the month. So we're gonna have a drawing. You guys showed up. I know people at Zoom are like, hey, that's not fair. Well, it kind of is. These guys showed up. So can I get everybody, somebody have a coin? Anybody have one coin on them? All right, we have our Monarch title. Doesn't have a coin on you. You guys,
Bernard had one.
with your promulgated fees, I would think you have plenty of coins on you. Okay. I need everybody to stand up who wants to participate, who'd like to have a chance of winning, getting their agent bill taken off. Okay. And you're gonna just do something for me. You're gonna put your hands either on your head or on your tail. And that's then those of you that get through this, you're gonna sit down if you don't. So I'm gonna flip it now. Is everybody ready to go? Hands. You're putting your food down. Okay, put your food down. Those of you that are in the door have got this ready. Head, you put your hands on either your head or on your tail. You want to be committed. Are you guys in this? All right, here we go. Everybody ready to go. Once I start this is it. All right, those of you that put your hands on your tails, you're still up. So everyone else sit down. All right, again, this is for your $120 agent bill this month. All right, we have a few. All right, you want to change it? Because I'm about to roll it again. All right, here we go. Okay, got to keep it on here. Heads. Who had theirs on their head?
Arash.
Well, you already sitting?
I thought you said those that had theirs on their tail were up.
You are, because you had it on your head first. The first one, we're doing it multiple times. Okay, so you were up. So did we have, Arash, you were the only one that got it. Okay, so lesson learned, be at the team meeting every week, because we're going to cover some important stuff. Congratulations, buddy. Go ahead.
Congrats, Arash. So it's been a while we haven't seen all of you. It's been like almost a month, so it's very good to see every one of you. Welcome to our July team meeting. We're gonna start with the compliance update from our compliance broker, Mitch Rainey. Is Mitch ready? Hi, Mitch.
Hi, can y'all hear me?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing much better. Thank you for asking. I should be back at the office Thursday and do stay home 5 days. So what's going on in compliance? Just a few things.
Okay, guys.
Can y'all hear me?
We hear you, buddy.
Okay. Remember, August 16th is when the commission compensation will be off of the MLS. So we need to be learning those new forms. Marilyn did her listing class yesterday, which was fantastic. On the 14th, tune in for the buyer's forms. Also wanted to talk about the hurricane we had and all the issues afterwards. Just a reminder to submit your listings as soon as it goes on to the MLS and your contracts within the day that it goes out of option when you've had most of the changes. We ended up with some issues of people that were closing right away and hadn't submitted things. And we had no internet here at my house, so it took a little bit longer than it normally would. So just a reminder. Also, put your seller's disclosures on the MLS. Had some calls that having trouble getting their seller's disclosures because they've never been uploaded. And thirdly, remember your TREC license. Wait until the last minute when we have a hurricane can make your license go expired. Anybody have any questions for me?
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling much better this morning.
Okay,
Yeah,
Good.
got rid of the ache, still have the cough.
all right.
Anyone has any questions for Mitch? You always do have questions for Mitch,
I
right?
actually have a question. So yesterday, I want to make sure that I heard it correctly when Marilyn was speaking in regards to the seller has to give us permission to whether or not we will disclose if they are willing to compensate the buyer's agent. Did I hear that correct?
Well, that's going to be on the listing agreement. I think what she was referring to is if the seller is going to offer buyer contributions. Paragraph 12.
Okay, I thought it was up in the 5 part, and I wasn't taking notes. I was just
Yeah.
listening. Okay, so because that was my question is, how would we be able to share that in the office if they didn't give us permission? I guess we
Yeah.
wouldn't.
So we're still gonna be
Paragraph 12
able-
for buyers
We're still gonna be
seller's
able to share.
contributions is,
Go ahead, Mitch.
I'm sorry, seller contributions, there's now a field in the MLS for that.
Okay, and we have a
That totally
website,
makes
we have a
sense,
website, guys, as well, that we talked about yesterday at, those of you that were on the call or here. Brandon put one together. You can put your commissions in it. You can probably do it today, as early as today. You don't need to for another 3 weeks, but that will allow everybody to see all the listings at KW Memorial, what you are offering as commission to the buyer's agent. Also, I thought that was very interesting. Mitch, what did you think about that, where you can put the commissions on the sign, your listing sign?
Yeah, I think that's great. I
So,
think I would just put something like working with buyers instead of
Yeah.
set amount.
There is
probably-
a real estate company that does marketing that has writers already for, I forget the exact wording, but it's like all things real estate or something like that, where they have a writer that goes on the sign that says, essentially about the cooperation.
yeah, we co-op, something like that. I've seen that.
That's
So-
awesome.
It's not going to be a horrific thing, but you do need to learn the forms, and that's what they covered yesterday on the seller side. If you missed it, we had, Jules, do you know when we're going to have that on the YouTube? All right, already on the YouTube, the KW Memorial YouTube. If you missed the video, you'll have that. I think going forward, we have to be a little cautious about letting everybody just do rapid fire with questions. And so we're gonna do a better job on our side, holding the questions to the end, and also maybe translating the questions so they don't come straight from the agent who doesn't necessarily know exactly what they're trying to say because this is so new for you. But it's gonna be a little hodgepodgey if you look at the video, but you should look at the video. I promise you'll leave there feeling a lot more comfortable.
Any
I
other
am
questions
working
for
from
Mitch?
home, so I'm looking at your contracts. If you have any questions, you can call me, text me, or email me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mitch.
Yes, sir.
Will be covering that too? Mitch?
Yes, I can cover that. Do not call. If someone is on the do not call list, do not call, do not text. It's your responsibility to check. There are lawyers out there that are monitoring this and they will bring us suit. Ask the Woodlands.
Okay, Mitch. So how to access the do not call list?
Well, right there's the instructions. Go to the website, register. There's the DNC scrub, the agent. Our account name is KWRME. And then password KWRocks #1 period. Don't forget that period there at the end. And then you're going to put in the numbers that you're calling and scrub it.
Thank you, Mitch. Look
Yes.
forward to seeing you in the office.
All right.
So our mission, to build careers worth having. I need some help with that. Next, businesses worth owning. Lives worth living.
Experience worth
Experiences
giving.
And
Legacies worth living.
And our Y4 CTTs are win-win or
No deal.
integrity,
Do the right thing.
customers,
Always come first.
commitment,
In all things,
communication,
seek first to understand.
creativity,
Ideas before results.
teamwork,
Together, everyone achieves
Trust.
more. Starts with honesty.
equity,
Opportunities for all.
and success.
Results through people.
Thank you, everyone. Do we have any new agents in the room? Please stand up and introduce yourself. Let me give you a mic. Fine. How are you doing?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Is it working or no?
Hello.
It's working. Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Syed and I'm from the banking industry. I decided to work for myself and I think I made the right choice by coming to Keller Williams because you guys are fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you, Sayed. And welcome to our
We'll
family.
preface that as Keller Williams Memorial. They're not all fantastic.
Anyone else? Please.
We need a
Please use the mic.
microphone.
Please stand up. No problem. Introduce yourself. You will soon. No problem. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, okay. Hi, I'm Lee Fortney and I was a former school teacher and I got my real estate license in June of 2024. And I'm seriously thinking about joining Keller Williams Memorial. And so then I would be a new agent.
That's
So,
awesome, Lee. We're so happy to have you here.
Thank
Give us a
you.
big round, please. So today's lunch was brought to you by Monarch Turtle. Would you please come on up and introduce yourself, Matt? Did you like lunch or no? Give him a big one then.
Thanks for letting us bring you
Please.
lunch. Cynthia Reynolds couldn't make it today, but so she employed me to bring the lunch, so it worked out well. He's right, KW, they're the best folks around, so they're talking about hurricane preparedness.
Yeah.
Man, if y'all haven't experienced it as agents, it is something from a title company perspective. Once that, even if it's a tropical storm and it turns into a very small hurricane, most insurance companies will not write policies and we can't close. So it just, I would just encourage your folks to get it closed somehow before. Not only that, but after the hurricane, we're running into the trouble now where if they didn't close before the hurricane, now they're doing inspections to make sure the house isn't damaged. And so we're seeing some of our houses go, 4 or 5 days, weeks until they can get an inspector out there. So, my advice, just tell your seller, your buyer, just close the deal so you don't have to deal with it. So great topic today, guys. So thanks for letting us
Thank you,
come.
Matt.
Good job.
I know what's going on in the mortgage world. It's been a while we haven't seen you two. Please come up.
Hi, everyone. Happy
Yeah.
Tuesday. Good to see everybody here. Welcome to new agents. Make sure y'all come by and say hi to me. I am the in-house lender, 2 feet with GFS Home Loans. Let's talk about storms, hurricanes. Let's talk about hurricane season. On
Would
the
like to hear
lending,
like a couple of tips, great tips
yes.
for the agent.
So
Come on.
basically on the loaning, on the lending side, if you have a government loan, the lender has to reach out to the appraisal company and order an inspection. That's all government loans, okay? That's FHA, VA, and USDA. On the conventional side, what you can do is what we call a lender cert for disaster area. So basically, you need to make sure either you go out there and take a picture of the house or the buyer, and make sure you take the picture of the front of the home, the 2 sides, and the back. Take the picture of the cross street. Make sure the street signs are still there, and take a picture of the front of the house and make sure the house number is on there. And the only other 2 picture is the main living area. We want to make sure the house is still intact. You do not need to order a final inspection for the conventional loan, and that's how you get around that. Because I know a few people reach out to me and goes, is it true that I have to order a final on a conventional loan? I said, absolutely not. What you need to do in here, and I send the detailed email, and they sent it, and they're like, oh, wow, that was genius. So I'm glad I'm here to help. So that is something to keep in mind. But of course, Julie sent me a text and asked me to discuss this. She goes, so what advice do you have to give people? I said, don't close until the storm is done. So I know that's funny, but you'd be surprised because some people want to close. I'll tell you what, just for me, as a person, on a personal level, do not do that. Let's wait till it stops. So you can go out there and make sure the house is out there. I had a loan that's closing in Kingwood that was closed on the 11th. Guess when we're closing it? Tomorrow. Because
So
Kingwood
she
was,
missed on one
yes,
thing. She wants to say, do not close too early. She
two.
doesn't miss any two on that.
So basically, Kingwood was one of the areas that didn't get electricity until near the last group. Their buyers wanted to close. There's tree on their roof. Luckily, it was just branches. But this is the reason why. Make sure you protect your buyers, okay? Because with no electricity, you can't go out there and look at the house and make sure that it's still there. But on a lighter note, got a couple of fun events coming up. This Sunday, I am working with a builder that's having a grand opening from 5 to 9 out in Rosharon, and that area does cover USDA loans, which is 100% financing, and they're giving out $10,000 BTSA. But here's the catch. They have a mechanical bull. You need to stay on there for, I think, something like 15 seconds or something. But it's fun. It's kid friendly. Bring the family. It starts at 5 p.m. It's in Rosharon. Text me. Let me know. You guys come by, bring the kids. There'll be food. There'll be food truck. And they're having a fireworks show that starts at 8:15 and it lasts for 15 minutes. So that's the fun part. And then to the educational part, August the 7th, it is a Wednesday. I will be hosting another home buying class, all things to know about mortgages. Make sure you, oh, there it is. Make sure you don't miss it, because one of the important things is people go, is there any other down payment assistance programs available? The answer is yes, and there is no income restriction. Loan amount up to $498. Think about that. No income restriction. You can make as much money as you want. Loan amount is $498, and you can be a homeowner.
Nice.
So make sure, yeah, so make sure you come, because that's a lot of good info. And we will talk about duplexes, triplexes on FHAs, etc. Thanks for
Awesome.
having me.
Thank you
Absolutely.
too. On 2 feet.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Can you get a microphone, Dilcy, so everybody at home can hear you?
I had a client who was half approved, kind of approved with Chase, and I talked her out of being approved with Chase. I was like, don't use Chase, and they were in California. I said, try 2B, and you know what my client qualified for? My client qualified for a veteran loan, and Chase told them, no, that's the worst loan. 2B is amazing. Y'all should use her.
The people,
And now let's move to the haves and wants. If you have any upcoming listing that is not on the market, please come on up and tell us about your listing. Or if you have any wants, of course, we're gonna take 5 agents, the first 5. Who would like to start? Please come on up. Sorry, you have another
All
one.
right, hi, team. Ty Del Carmo, and I want you to remember TLS. Ty's listing in Sienna needs help. Ty's listing in Sienna. I have a 4-bedroom. Each of the bedrooms, first of all, have their own bathroom, so it's a beautiful home. 2 stories, over 4,000 square feet, kind of modern. It's not like your typical walk-in and you see the spiral staircase. You walk into this grand entryway. It's got a resort pool in the back, so really nice travertine tiles. Lots of high-end finishes, but I need my buyer's agents to send your buyers. If you need help, if you want me to show for you, I'm happy to do that. You could look me up or call me at 646-201-2555 or Ty Del Carmo, T-A-I Del Carmo in Sienna. Yes. Say again. I cooperate. It will be a 3% commission per my seller. So happy to remember TLS, Ty's listing in Sienna. Okay. Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
Ty. Arash, please come up. What? Let's go ahead. What?
Okay,
Whatever,
go ahead.
whatever, either or.
Okay, my name is Arash. I have 2 new listings coming soon. One is in Energy Corridor 77077. It's open layout, 2 stories, 4 bedrooms, large backyard. Those that are looking for houses in energy corridor, they know close to Terry Hershey Park. This is amazing, remodeled and really good looking. Sales price is around 630,000, and commission is around 2%. Sorry. Another one I have in medical, close to University of Houston, rebuilt 2 years ago. House originally was 1960, but completely rebuilt 2 years ago. It's 5 bedrooms. It's great opportunity for those that are looking for purchasing for Airbnb, getting ready for World Cup, or for students, nurse, or any relocate companies. The sales price is 530, and that one commission is 3%. Call me. My number is 346-232-8946. They are not online, but very soon will be listed.
Thank you, Arash. Laurie, please come on. Laurie and Seppi, then Seppi.
Well, Seppi has her video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Seppi
told
wants to
that-
be always.
I was told that it would be up, so, right. Speaking
Hi,
of-
Laurie.
On Heights Boulevard, 446 Heights Boulevard. It was built in 1930, converted to commercial in 2005. 3 stories, it has a garage apartment. The garage apartment itself is about 1,500 square feet. The home is over 6,000 square feet. It is gorgeous. It looks like a Victorian, a gorgeous spiral staircase. You have an amazing view from the 3rd floor. If you've got someone, law firm, someone who is ready to have their space right there, it's got 14 or 15 parking spaces. It is gorgeous. And I'm sorry, I wish I had a picture.
Yeah, this would
but
be
I-
a good one to have up on the screen next time.
Yes, yes.
But it is an awesome
Before?
property. I've seen it. And it's one, if you have somebody who has a small business, that's the place to be. I've got a microphone.
Laurie, how much is it going for?
3.25. But come see it. It's gorgeous.
Thank you, Laurie. Seppi?
Hello, friends. I have a 3 bedrooms townhome by Galleria that is completely renovated and it's under $300,000. So, and when I have a listing, buyer gets 3%, always, even if I have to bring my commission down, unless I tell you. So buyer commission on my listing is always 3%. So if you have a buyer, please let me know. Thank you.
Thank you, Seppi. Last one. How are you doing? Doing great.
Hi, my name is Keisha Garner. I have a listing coming this week, actually. It's in the Northwest, off of 249, not too far from the Vintage Park. It is a 2-story, 2150 square footage, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. It is vacant, a lot of upgrades, new carpet, wood flooring. A lot of has done to the back patio, and I'll be uploading the attachments, all the upgrades. The listing price is $299,900. My contact number is 832-387-8839. Again, 832-387-8839. Keisha Garner.
Thank you, Keisha. And now, I cannot wait for this part. But one thing, do not bet with Michael before we start that.
That'll all make sense in a minute. All right, so we had a hurricane and it had an impact on the results for this week. So don't take this too seriously. When we take a look at last year versus this year, new listings, our listings for the week are down 34%. Does that make sense? Of course it does. We had a hurricane. Pendings are also down about 47%. So when you see it go like this, if there wasn't a hurricane, I'd be concerned, but we had a hurricane. Off-market listings, those went up a little bit. Closings down 27%. Why? We had a hurricane. Showings are going to be in a hurricane. I'm more worried about getting power to my house and taking care of my family. So No biggie. We're gonna wipe this one off the map. Now, I do want you guys to see this. Who's been in the business for less than 2 years in this room? Okay. Who's been in the business for more than 16 years in this room? So, difficult year in housing. This is from NAR housing market, with the volume of existing home sales hitting its lowest point since 1995. Those of you that don't freak out. This is just information. Against the backdrop, the report shows that NAR membership fell from 1.58 million at the end of 2022 to 1.55 million by the close of 2023. That's slightly less than a 2% decrease. What you need to pay attention to is you need to always be growing. You need to always be growing, because if you've been in the business for X number of years, you should be at a certain point. The average real estate, the typical realtor, had 12 sides in the business last year. This year, it's 10 sides. I represented a buyer or a seller. That's a side. And income was about the same, 55,000 this year versus 56,000 last year. Here's the part that I want you to just be in tune to. The report shows that realtors with 2 years or less experience had a median gross income of 8,100. So your goal is to get well past that. If you're at this office, the likelihood you're going to do way better than the average is extremely high because of the tools that we provide you. One that you'll see today at 2 o'clock if you're here. Now, in contrast, realtors with 16 years or more experience had a median gross income of 92.5. So if you've been in the business for 16 years and you never bettered yourself, you never grew, you never worked on yourself, you may not be there. And what we ask you to do is get started today. At 2 o'clock today, we're going to have our Memorial Metrics class. Every month when you cut your agent bill, big chunk of it goes to Memorial Metrics. That's a tool that can separate you from everyone else because other real estate agents don't have this. So we'll be showing that today at 2 o'clock. Now, how do we compare against other offices? I showed this to you guys last month. If we take a look at the time a listing is on the market, if I'm a seller right now, I'm a little concerned. Market's a little funky. At KW Memorial, I pretend that there's a red dot here, but there isn't, right? Okay. Just know that the average listing is on the market for 38 days. It went up a little bit this last month. We were at 33 days. Look those tablets? Okay. Roger, you have weird stuff on this desk. Okay. 38 days. At the Met, it's 47 days. That's a dramatic difference. If I'm a seller, that means something to me. I'm going to be on the market considerably longer, an extra 9 days, an extra 9 days of payment, just because I went to KW Metropolitan as opposed to KW Memorial. Wazell, remember that commercial? What's up? Wazell Properties. They're at 43 days, so we're 12% better than them. Nan and Company, all this great marketing they do, they're the worst. They're 51 days. Your property is going to sit on the market versus 38 with us. JLA Realty, 49 days. Martha Turner, very high end, 44 days on the market versus 38 with us. Just know the tools we have make a difference. You're not doing a whole lot different stuff, right? Agent to agent. The stuff we have, the auto marketing. You get a listing, it goes out on 330 real estate websites that next day. That makes a difference to getting the market exposed. Use the Memorial Metrics program. It'll change everything for you. EXP, 44 days. They do a great job trying to recruit, but they don't have the substance. And Caldwell Banker, 51 days. They tie for last place. All right. So what are some stuff that we have? Contracts hotline. You think that number is going to get really busy over the next few weeks? It's going to go crazy. Yeah. And that is Bell and that is Mitch. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You have somebody there to answer your questions. I ask that you do your due diligence and take the class that we provide you, like the one that's now saved on kwmemorial.com or KW Memorial YouTube page. Go there. And there is the number. If you dial 281-408-0214, that's the hotline number. You might want to save that in your phone so you're not panicking when you have a question, especially with the new forms that have come out. I'm getting rid of it in 3, 2, 1. So, hey, what? Oh, 3, 2. All right. Do you have it now? Okay. Everybody got it? All right. So things that we offer that are new to the office, we showed this before, we now have a marketing company. You need to be thinking about leveraging yourself. When you have some money, there's certain things you can do to leverage yourself. Clearly, I'm a big proponent of it. I have a virtual assistant company, but we have somebody that will do flyers for you. They will do the setup for you. They'll do the proofs for you. They'll do everything, $5. Social media story, they'll write it for you, $5. Postcards, all these things, they have this, we have this in the system now. We have a marketing person. They're doing it in the Philippines. They're very talented. They've already worked with a bunch of agents here. And this is your leverage. You get a listing presentation. If you don't have one and you had to get a listing out this week, they can do it for you. They charge $30 to do it. We don't make money on this. It's not about that. It's about getting you prepared. And sometimes agents don't do the due diligence ahead of time until the last minute. I know that's not you. It's the agent right next to you. So now Command also offers a service, same service, except corporate wants $495 to get you all the pages set up, the pre-pages, the essentials. You can get that package for $1,200 or $4,900, get you the deluxe package. So KW Memorial has our own thing. KW International through Command has got some dialed in program. I haven't seen this yet. I'm excited to learn it. If anybody chooses to opt for that, we'd love to see what they offer. Now, who watched soccer? I mean, it's there you go. Not real big in the States. It's getting there. I know you girls watched it. It was very interesting because this soccer isn't like basketball where you have a score that's going on all the time. It takes a while for things to happen. In this particular game, the finals of the Copa big tournament, everyone in South America, Copa America, it took a little while for things to happen in the finals. It took 111 minutes for it to happen. But let me show you what happened, because we made a bet. Maria. We had a little bet. I bet with Tanya. The loser, she thought that Colombia was going to win, and I thought that Argentina was going to win. And the loser had to wear the jersey of the opposing team and had to put a flag on their face. I'm not going to say who won, but go ahead and play it for us. Oh, we got to get through the commercial. After 111 minutes, you finally got this. Come on up here. I only need the 111th minute. Why are you limping? Is this your Argentina song? There's 108 minutes. Give me to 111.
I'm weeping because I'm messy.
Yeah.
So emotional, you know,
Okay.
at my age, when you have a butterfly passing by, it's just, oh man.
Do you guys know who knows who Messi is? Okay, he is very old, and yes, he didn't do very well, but they still won. Can you get me to 111? What happened?
Lisandro Martinez, late recovery out for a Colombia corner.
That's the miss.
Celso
Oh, here you go, guys.
sliding
Here's
through
the
there and
one
went
where
for an
she
extra long
lost.
slide, and it's still very wet grass. Lo Celso, Lautaro Martinez, Lautaro Martinez!
And that's where it happened. Anyways, thank you for honoring your end of the bet. Now, can we bring up Melissa, please? Let's put her on the big screen. We had another bet this week. I can't make the soccer game up. That was real. Commercial agents were supposed to be smart. Oh, I'll pay for that later. It's real. It's real. So Melissa lost a bet with me this last week, and she had to dye her hair red for the day.
Don't
Doesn't
go
she
into a
look
bet
good?
with Michael.
Yeah. We bet on capital gains taxes, not as cool as soccer, but just about as boring as that game. And she didn't realize that we have to pay taxes when we make money from a company. And I'm like, in America, we do. I don't know how it is in the Philippines, but thank you for honoring your end of the bet. Thank you, Tanya, for honoring your end of the bet. All right, very good. Let's get it back to the show. Anybody want to bet with me? I'm a badass, man. I lived in Vegas for 31 years. All right, commercial.
I didn't know you had that side yet.
I know. Feel like we missed something here. Where are we at? Can you advance it for me? All right, whose is this? Isa, come on up. Isa Padron, a valued member of our Rosary Tribe and Commercial Department. Go ahead, tell us about it.
This is an amazing business suite. It has 9 offices. You can convert it in 9 offices. It's actually 7 offices with reception. And as you see, it's located in a corner. It has proximity to the 249 and to the Willowbrook Hospital. Will be perfect for a dental office. So if you have any client, if you go to the doctor and they mention that they are looking to move somewhere, contact me. I can help them and I will pay you a referral fee. Thank you.
It's nice. And Seppi, show us this. I'm going to play it for you and you tell us all about it.
Thank you. I am Seppi, and this video is gonna tell you.
Today, modern use of warehousing has been having.
No, let her hear. She's got it all in here.
Today, modern use of warehousing has been having many faces, from retail to mixed use, creating higher revenue streams. Here in East Downtown, we have many examples of it. A very successful project in Houston has been Sawyer Yards, which changed an old warehouse district into an art and retail complex. Navigation Boulevard combines the characteristics of small projects surrounding this major development. 4444 Navigation is right in the middle of all this high-dense housing residential population. Is in close proximity to East River Project, the newest and largest development. This building provides a very high ceiling height for a retail use and an appealing curb with massive visibility, being at the corner on 3 sides. This is a great opportunity for you to buy this warehouse and convert it to retail for additional revenue stream.
Seppi, that was beautiful. Nice.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So, quick explanation on top of this is actually a warehouse that you can purchase and have your client convert it to a retail for additional revenue stream. And so if you have a client, I can do all the talking and you can benefit from the result, and I can show them around, and I have comps. And it's in East Downtown. It's on Navigation Boulevard. So it will make you look better than Superstar. So let me know if you have someone.
Awesome.
So asking is 2.3 million, but don't worry about the asking, because nobody's gonna pay my commission and yours without a contract. So if you have an offer, let's talk about it. I will make things happen surprisingly. Yes, thank you. Any question?
Yeah, nice. Very professional. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
2 seconds.
It's yours.
My apologies. One last thing. We are planning to do an open house over there, broker open house. We will let you know to come and see everything that we're talking about.
That was an absolutely spectacular video that she had in her.
Did she hear that?
Why is that on?
Great. Oh, wow. See, but you can hear me anyway. It was a great video that she had in her slide. And when I was putting the slide together the other morning, or yesterday morning, early actually, we had a training class yesterday, and it was so good because it employed some of the residential agent techniques that are used in videos for homes, especially some of the nicer luxury homes. So I reached out to Seppi, and with no notice, she agreed to come to our training meeting that we had yesterday and to give us some information with regard to how she did it, who she uses, what applications she uses, that sort of thing, so that we can kind of start stepping up some of the videos that we do for commercial, because historically commercial videos are kind of boring. So we're going to compete. One of the things I did want to let everyone know is that we will not have an open training meeting on Thursday for this month because it's July, people are going for vacation. We want to give them a break. However, we will have one in August, and that open meeting may be of great interest, should be of great interest to anyone who either has someone in their family who is 65 or older and eligible for Medicare, or if you're fixing to be old enough for Medicare. I just turned 65, so I'm now fully covered. I'm so excited. Or if you yourself are already getting Medicare, because in January of this year, the current administration passed some bills and made some changes to the Medicare program, which are going to be onus. And because the changes are so dramatic and they're going to be so expensive to a lot of the Medicare participants, they actually extended open enrollment. Generally, open enrollment starts in October. This year, the federal government has decided, okay, we've made such big changes. Open enrollment will start in September. So we're going to have the #1 Medicare insurance agent for the state of Texas. Actually, she's like #2 in the nation. Her name is Christina Martinez. She's going to come on the last Thursday of the month in August, and she will be going over all of those changes so that you can make your family aware, you can be aware, and that way you can be prepared in September, October to do your open enrollment and make the necessary changes.
Wow, now that is a complete real estate company. Come on. Very cool.
Fine.
Awesome. Very cool. Thank you. Oh. Hey, we got a very, very cool class coming up. Let's put that back up. So if you haven't taken the disc, take it. If you actually haven't taken the disc, take the disc and come to this class. If you don't know how to take it, if you email me, michaelb@kw.com, you can go ahead and just shoot me. You want the disc. Melissa, the girl with the red hair, is going to shoot you the disc. You could take that before my class at 2 o'clock because it takes 15 minutes to do. And then we're going to be covering it. And then right after that, we cover memorial metrics at a very high level. I have everybody in the class do an example. So you actually have to come up, use the keyboard. Those of you at home, we're going to have you do it from at home so that you can really learn how to use this tool at a very high level. It is a game changer for your business.
So the class is happening today at 2 p.m. It's from 2 to 4 p.m. If you qualify for Club Elite, it's on Friday on the 26th from 12 to 2:30 at the Bar Annie on Post Oak. This is our top 35 agents.
Look at that.
So give them a big round, please. Three classes, Brendan?
Wow.
Okay.
That's a lot of these.
Oh, it's on. Hey, Michael.
Hey.
Hey, I thought that was a really great introduction from commercial about wanting to make videos, because it's true. You should elevate your commercial videos and your residential videos. And it should be as simple as snap, edit, and post. And look at that. We have a class this Thursday all about how to create content in CapCut. No matter what kind of agent you are, if you want to be better at being aware on social media, this is the class for you. How many of you are using your agent sites, your KW agent sites? It has home valuations. It has an open house sign-in sheet. Hello, I'm seeing so many familiar faces. It makes my heart sing. Okay, so good news, bad news, who's to say? Your old agent sites, the legacy ones, the ones where you created landing pages on, they're going away on August 25th. They will no longer work. So what I can recommend you do is come in tomorrow between 10:30 and 11:30 or on the Zoomiverse. Go to kwmemorial.com/tech channel to watch any of my trainings. And you will learn how to curate your command site, your agent site through command. Good news for commercial agents. You can add an IDX onto the new command site so that it can be fully capable for commercial properties as well. So why not take full advantage of all of the tools and resources you have right here? Drop into 1, 2, and then Techify your open houses 3. Pro tip, this one will show off some of the tools in that one. So if you can't make one of them, make them all. All right. What's the next button do? I might have a short answer. Absolutely. You know what? That's a good topic to bring up. So pretty much anything I offer is a hybrid opportunity. You can watch it online. However, I do like to emphasize it's workshop in person, it's watch shop online. I do not have a producer, so I can't juggle both. And I want to make sure the people who come in here, they have questions, I can step outside of the frame for a moment and help them. So if you can at all make it in, I highly encourage you to. And then of course, all of the classes are recorded. You'll find them on our YouTube page shortly after the session ends.
Thank you, Brendan.
Thanks, Roger.
Next, Compliance 101 with Mitch on July 25th from 1 p.m. Elevate and Delegate Mastering Virtual Assistants for Success, July 30th at 11:30 a.m.
Can I say something about that
Of
class?
course you can.
Yes,
Go ahead.
so that's an amazing class for anybody who is ready to like delegate some of the work. VRA, they actually don't do the job that is already free in the office. They make sure you use all the tools that we offer at the office, and they make your life absolutely way easier than you can imagine. We're preparing a VRA, especially for residential, but it will be for commercial as well. And I cannot guarantee 100%, but I will do absolutely my best to make of your VRA somebody you will never want to get rid of, somebody you will want to work for life with. And it's happening already with a few of them. I absolutely love my Isuda. Everybody knows that. And we are creating more Isudas in the spaces. So absolutely, come.
So lunch will be offered and sponsored by VRA. So July 30th at 11:30 a.m. Brendan?
And
what do you got?
Brendan's going to cut in real quick, guys, because yesterday at the meeting, I committed that they would explain. What do you need? I committed that we would explain how to put your listing commissions on our agents only site. We're at that stage where we're just a few weeks away. He's going to do this impromptu really quick. Pay attention. If you're not a member of Agents Only, they can sign up pretty easily, right?
Simply go to kwmemorial.com, click on the Agents Only button at the top right corner, and then click Sign Up. And within 24 hours, you will be given access to get into here.
So the Agents Only is very, very hard to see, right? It's the red that you can't see.
It would not be red if you weren't clicked on it. It's only red because we're clicked on it right now.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, it would be white like the rest of these.
All right. Once they sign up, what do they have to do next?
They just have to give me up to 24 hours so that we can approve it. If we get notified that it's approved, that somebody's requesting, approval is usually less than 24 hours.
Let's go to it real quick so they can actually see it. I want to give a commission of 19%.
Oh, we're talking about commissions now. Okay.
Yeah.
Agentsonly.com. Welcome in. You guys are on the main page of Agents Only. What you're going to do is you're going to scroll down to the resources tab. These are all of the resources and more that you get offered right here at Memorial. At the bottom right corner, you're going to find compensations. Click on compensations and it'll bring you to this main page. This is for you, the agent, to upload your listing. The way it's going to look is you're going to input your full name, phone number, and email so people can get a hold of you. You'll put the buyer's agent compensation, whether it's a dollar amount or a percentage, followed by the number, followed by any additional information. Maybe there's some additional incentives or whatever you'd like to add. Scrolling down, this part will not be publicly displayed, but I like to have the MLS ID number so that if somebody in-house needs to look it up, they can quickly refer to it. You will upload the MLS ID number. Any seller contributions, yes or no. You can add a property link as well as uploading a feature photo and the property address. Now let's take a look at what your consumer sees, because once you click submit on this, it's going to get posted to the public. For the public to see it, they'll go to kwmemorial.com/listings. They'll be able to search by street address, and then there it is. These are all demos, so we wanted to make sure there were some clear examples for everybody to see.
My goal is to have all Keller Williams post to this site. Right now, we're not allowed to do it. We're working through a way to do it. But wouldn't it be nice if a consumer knew I can go to this site and I can see, am I going to get paid with my buyer or not? We know that's important to buyers agents. So this is the spot. Brandon put it together. It took him a couple of days to do it.
All right.
All right. Very
Cool.
good.
That was fun.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Roger. There. Nope. Show.
We have a career fair on Wednesday, July 31st from 5 to 7 p.m. You're not done yet.
I'm not
Go
done.
ahead.
Yet. Oh, man. Hey, we've got a real estate career dash. This is an opportunity for you to invite your friends who are interested in real estate, who have just gotten their license in real estate, to come and get to know our brokerage. We're going to have top agents talking about their experience with Keller Williams, how they've grown through this market center. We're going to have partners talking about different resources they have. We're going to have games and prizes, all kinds of stuff. And more importantly, I need your help. I'm going to share inside the agent forum the Facebook event that we have going on here. I want to blow this up in the Facebook world. I need each and every one of you to go to Facebook, grab this event, and share it to your local communities. Let your friends inside those Facebook groups that we're not a part of know what we have going on at our market center. We want to show people the benefits and the values of KW Memorial. And the best way to do that is to truly come in here and watch Teresa talk to them for hours on it. Teresa, do you want to
come
add
up here.
anything?
Come up, please.
Come here. I saw you over there and I just wanted to call you out in some form, shape, or way.
Yeah.
Teresa's afraid to talk to people.
Me? Never.
All right. You want to tell them something else?
What I really would like you guys to do is just invite people and anyone that has a license that's maybe just not happy where they're at. Just come by, check it out. We're gonna have a happy hour event and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be kind of like a dating style event. So we're gonna move around each section for about 5 minutes and we're gonna move around to music and things like that. And we're gonna truly showcase
Is
everything.
your microphone on?
Amazing about Keller Williams Memorial. So please do invite. If you have any questions, you can hit me or Brandon up.
Yeah. We're never too busy for your referrals.
Yes, always. Thanks, guys.
And guys, we haven't talked about it in a while, but we pay out half of our profits in profit share. The board on the back shows we've already paid 60, well, that month we paid 60,000+. We're over 200,000 that we've paid out in profit share after we get done with this month.
$2 billion in profit share to date.
That's crazy, right? This company pays out when
That's a lot of
somebody
money.
joins as a result of you, they put you down as sponsor. We take care of making sure you get compensated for that, for the duration of that agent being with our company. It makes a big difference.
We have an agent that will have netted $1 million by the end of this year from just profit share, finding agents to go to our market center. That's impressive.
I know they covered like new agents, but if you have any seasoned agents that you dealt with or you work with on a transaction, do not forget about me. We can help you to grow your profit share and make money with just by referring good agents for us.
When you're helping somebody go to the best company that there is, I mean, I truly feel like we've made this the best company and we continue to expand. And the next week, we're going to have a TV set, we're going to have a monitor up on the wall and all the commercial listings are going to be posted on that back wall over there. We're always going to continue to evolve with this company. And it's because of our agents and their suggestions that we do that. So please invite your seasoned agents, somebody on the other end of the deal. If they seem like they're in culture, because we look for a good culture, we would love to invite them to take a look at our
So
company.
if you're looking for an upgrade, KW Memorial is the place, right?
That's right.
Bye, Roger.
Bye for now. Thriving the challenge market. Thriving in the challenging market with the NAR wildcard with Paige Martin on Friday 2nd from 11:30 to 1:30.
And if you don't know who Paige is, she closed 200 million in real estate last year. She's been with us for 14 years and she's been our top agent since she walked in the door. This would be a good thing to come to. If you're a new agent, come to this. If you're a seasoned agent, unless you're doing over 200 million, come to this.
We have a national speaker, Erica Powell. She'll be covering personal and marketing evolution on September 10th from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Astros, it's sold out. So how many seats did we cover? 60? How many? 60 are sold out. Thank you, Linda. Save the date. We're going to have our grand opening on September 20th. Details to follow. But please, September 20th, let's have it on the calendar that we're going to have our grand opening. Who's going to Mega Camp in August? 1, 2.
Guys, the best of the best are going to be showing what they do at Mega Camp. That's what it's about. Yes, it costs some money, but it's worth it. When you get to learn and you get to speed things up. Remember, if you've been in the business for hold it for a second. If you've been in the business for 16 years and the average commission at that point is 92,000, there's agents that have been in the market for 3 years. Emilio Alanis, that kid's been in the business for 3 years. He's already at 49 million in sales. So he's already breaking $1 million. And he's one of the presenters last year when he was in his second year. Those are the people that come up on stage and they show you what they're doing specifically. So if you've ever thought, what can I do to boost my real estate business, to take this serious, you got to learn from people that are doing it better than you. And that's where you get to do it. It's a 2-day program, money well spent. So consider coming to this.
Chris, can you play, please?
Kick count. Wow.
You have got to understand the truth about real estate. This is a simple freaking business if you let it be. Do the work, it will happen.
As Gary said, do the work, it will happen. Gary, I'm done. Now it's my turn. So we had Hurricane Beryl, and Hurricane Beryl left us with a lot of damages. A lot of our agents and our staff lost power, internet, and water. We were trying really hard to keep you updated and posted on every day on what's going on in the office. We've learned a lot of things and how to be better prepared in regards to hurricanes. For the server, I know most of you have asked about check not being processed, but the thing is we didn't have access to our building. And the day that we got access, we tried to relocate it, but fortunately we got the power back. When we have hurricanes, it's a reason for people just to move sometimes, right? I know we've been dealing with like no power, but whenever you get power, it's good to reach out to your database and show them some love and care. People will always think about whoever checked on them and reach out to them when there was a need of that. So do not miss an opportunity to reach out to your database and be the only person in mind when they have any real estate need. I enjoyed seeing all of you today, and it was like a blessing to have our team meeting today as well after a month. Let's make money in real estate, do the work, and then it will come, right? Lead generate, lead generate, lead generate. Thank you, everyone. Chris?